And we are back. My name is Jax, and with me we have David, the Sonos expert that will be sharing with you more about the Sonos Arc today. So today we're going to focus a little bit more about the Dolby Atmos that we mentioned briefly in the previous video, because so many of you has been asking, hey, what is this Dolby Atmos? This is like the top number one question, right? When everybody hear about Sonos Arc, this is the first question they ask. So today we want to address that to you. So David, are you ready to explain what Dolby Atmos is to everybody at home?
Yeah, so firstly, let me introduce to you what is the Sonos Arc. Inside the Sonos Arc, there's actually 11 drivers line array.
Okay.
So Sonos Arc is not just a 3.0 soundbar, but it's a 5.0.2 soundbar.
Wow.
So allow me to explain.
Yes.
So 3.0 soundbar means that it has a left, center, and right channel. But with the Sonos Arc, it not just have left, center, right. It also has two outward firing woofers that would actually be your surround.
Oh.
So it actually encapsulates you with a whole surround effect. So that's
Okay.
where the 5.0 comes about. Then inside it, there's actually two upward firing woofers that will actually shoot out sound all the way to your ceiling and drop down so that you are encapsulated in a dome-like experience.
So basically, if I am sitting in like my own chair in the living room and I have this Arc playing, right, I'm just surrounded by sound, basically everywhere.
That is correct. So with the surround effect, the left, center, right, and then the upward firing, so you are encapsulated in a dome-like experience.
Yeah, we're not even surrounded, we're enveloped because there's the top down as well. Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah, so the experience will be like, have you actually been caught in the rain before?
Yes, a lot of time actually.
So you can imagine with me, like you are walking through or running through the rain, then you hear the raindrops dropping on the left and on
my
right.
back.
That's right. And that is possible with the Sonos Arc with Dolby Atmos content, because you can hear the rain dropping on your left and on your right. You have that experience, but you do not need to be drenched.
Guys, it means that you can experience the rain without being in rain.
That is correct. So that's how immersive it is.
I can't wait, right, just to play this, right? Like raindrops hitting on the roof, on my roof. Then I'll just lie down on my bed and sleep. I think I'll have the best sleep that night.
I hope it's not raining cats and dogs.
Oh, no, it's just normal. Okay, so talking about this, right? Is it very easy to like play Dolby Atmos content on like your? Because I learned that you need to find it from certain areas, right? There's only certain contents that have Dolby Atmos enabled.
Yeah, so Dolby Atmos, to play Dolby Atmos content, you actually need to have Dolby Atmos source. So the source actually comes about, for example, if you have a high-res Blu-ray DVD with Dolby Atmos content, or your streaming services actually allows you to play Dolby Atmos. So for example, there are nowadays, streaming services are getting better and better. If you pay for premium package, your not just visual quality, but audio quality format gets better.
I see.
So for example, some of the Netflix shows like Stranger Things actually allows you to play Dolby Atmos.
Alright. So, and you probably can see like the Dolby Atmos logo at the bottom right, if like it or like you can find it somewhere if it's enabled, right?
Yes. So on your Sonos app itself, it can also tell you whether you are playing Dolby Atmos content. If it is, the Dolby Atmos logo will actually pop up on your Sonos app itself.
I see. And with that Dolby Atmos, it means that the 0.2, the 5.0.2, that tool firing, the upwards one, will enable.
Yeah.
All right. So one thing that I want to ask, right, is that how do you connect like this Dolby Atmos to your TV? Because I think that you need to have kind of like a connection, right? Like optical cable will not bring you Dolby Atmos.
Yeah, to basically bring you a higher quality audio format, you actually need to be connected to your TV's HDMI ARC port or the eARC port for the newer television.
I see. All right, so without further ado, I know that you have prepared something to wow the audience about. Shall we just show the audience what really is this Dolby Atmos?
So a lot of you might have gone to a cinema and then you might have experienced this called spheres where the balls bounce around you.
Oh,
and then,
yes.
So that you know that you are listening to a surround effect. So I'm going to play this clip called Spheres.
Okay.
Controllers right here.
All right.
So this Spheres will actually allow you to have an experience of what it means to be encapsulated in a dome-like experience, because later on you will actually hear the balls bouncing all around you. Then there will be actually a sound that says all around you.
Okay.
So are you ready to be blown away?
I am ready to be blown away.
So are you ready to be blown away? So let's just play this Spheres.
Wow. Wow, okay. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say, but I can literally try. Like, I was sitting here and I could feel like the spheres on my right, on my left, even above me as well. I think it was wow, very amazing.
It's a very immersive experience when you get the Sonos Arc.
Like it literally, I was about to say that, like, the sound, right, it just makes you forget that you were even in this room. You feel like you're in the movie itself, because like your vision is like watching the TV, right? But the sound is the one that brings you into the environment of the show that you're watching.
That is correct. And to actually bring your whole immersive experience up to a whole new level, because Sonos is actually modular, you can actually add a subwoofer to give you the bass. Okay. So you can imagine watching Avengers Endgame and not just seeing the punch, but actually feel the punch.
Feel the punch.
Yeah. And then more than that, actually Sonos now has actually do a software upgrade that you not only can play with one subwoofer, but you can actually have two subwoofers.
Two?
That's even more impressive, right?
Oh, wow.
So it's not just one punch, but you get a 1-2 punch.
You get a 1-2 punch. Wow, okay. So
and not just that.
Okay.
You can actually add a Sonos One or Sonos One SL to give you a surround effect, so you actually have an even more immersive experience.
I see. All right. Well, I have to say, I mean, with all these things, there will never be another awkward silence in my house.
That is correct. So a lot of times Sonos, after watching a movie, you not only can just enjoy a movie, but you can also, change it to play music.
Of course, yeah. I think it is so important, right, that people buy a sound system, right, not just for one purpose, because you always want to look for versatility in your homes, right? Not just watching a movie, but you want to have a sound system that is good to play music as well. If not, after the movie, there will just be awkward silences.
Yeah, so a lot of times, for example, if you were to invite friends over for Christmas dinner or New Year's dinner, after watching a movie, chillax with Netflix, you can actually sit down, play a board game, and have interesting jazz music.
Wow, lounge music, right? Relaxing music. All right, so that's cool. Is there any other things that you want to talk about the Dolby Atmos of Sonos Arc?
So the Dolby Atmos is actually dependent on the source itself. So you just need to make sure that you get the right source so that you can enable yourself to enjoy and be immersed with the Dolby Atmos content.
All right, so with all these streaming services that you mentioned just now, right? Will you share with everyone watching as well some of the examples, like new streaming services that will be bringing this Dolby Atmos content to all of us?
Yeah, so firstly, I mean, Netflix have some titles that has Dolby Atmos content.
Okay.
You may also come with content with your Apple TV or Xbox. So the ones that can actually support Dolby Atmos content and even Dolby Atmos music, which is now available on Tidal.
Oh, Tidal, okay. So is Disney Plus, please tell me that Disney Plus is one of the streaming services that has Dolby Atmos. Please.
Yes, it has.
Well, I mean, it's good news for all of us here, especially all you Star Wars and Marvel fans. We have Dolby Atmos with. Okay. Yep. Anyway,
I can't wait to watch National Geographic.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Cause all the birds, right? All the birds flying past. Wow. Actually, I never thought of that. Okay, maybe I'll watch National Geographic with you. Okay. So we talk about the streaming services as well. Is there anything else that you want to mention in this episode for this Dolby Atmos?
Yeah, so in order to play Dolby Atmos content, you just need to make sure that your television has HDMI ARC. Or the newer televisions, don't worry, it definitely have the eARC function.
Alright, so to really play the Dolby Atmos in its true HD, you need the eARC. But just note that if you have ARC cable already, then that will be enough to play Dolby Atmos.
That is right.
Yeah. Alright, so of course, if you don't have both of them, you still can connect it to your TV through optical cable. Just know that there's no Dolby Atmos if you use optical cable.
Yeah. And make sure to check with your streaming services to make sure that they also bring out more titles with Dolby Atmos so that you can fully experience the Sonos Arc.
Well, if you are still not convinced by us talking about this Dolby Atmos, no worries. All you need to do is to come down to our flagship store here at Adelphi. Just need to find TC Acoustic. We are on the first level, very easy. At the corner, just come in and then say, hey, I want to experience the Dolby Atmos from the Sonos Arc. We will let you try. You'll be seated on this awesome cushion right in front of me, right? And trust me, you'll be blown away, right? So come down to our flagship store here at Adelphi. Meanwhile, you can also like and subscribe to our channel where we bring to you this kind of content to educate you more about our products. And of course, you can leave it down at the comments as well. What other products that you want us to talk about? Is it like the Sonos One or like the Sonos Move? If you need it, we will get it to you. Alright, so that's all for us for this episode. We'll see you soon. My name is Jax, and with me we have David, the Sonos expert. And that's all. Bye.